All right, today we are getting better together as the Heart 360 concert comes back to Minneapolis. So many folks excited about it, and to tell us a little bit more about what we have in store this year, we have Chris Fortman and Dr. Mark Newell in the house with us from the Minneapolis Heart Institute. Thank you both. This has been an exciting time for you all.
Yes, it has. We're looking forward to this weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, how do you manage to get 6,000 of your closest friends, of course, and a big musical performance all in one room? Tell me a little bit about what Heart 360 concert is all about and the major goal.
Yeah, well, we really want to keep heart health on people's radar and to do it in a fun way. And so a lot of organizations do galas, and we pivoted about 2 years ago to this Heart 360 concert. So this is the third year we're doing it. The Armory gives us this awesome, cool venue to bring people together and for us to share our message about a world without heart or vascular disease.
I love it. And who is the big performer this weekend?
So we have Brad Paisley coming to town, and Corey Kent is opening for him, so it should be a great event.
I love when we community build so intentionally in this way. Let's talk about heart health for a second, because it's something that should be talked about at every kitchen table. What are some of the things that you're hoping that people will take away when it comes to thinking about heart health?
Yeah, I think we just want people to have an increased awareness, to pay more attention to their heart. When you actually look at some of the stats, it's pretty striking. 70% of people that have a heart attack didn't know they had heart disease the day before. And we can prevent 80% of most heart issues. And so just increasing that awareness and doing it in a fun way, where we can all get together, have a fun event, and also kind of get on people's radar that, pay attention to your heart and pay attention to your heart health.
My goodness. I am shocked, 70%.
70%.
I mean, you look at these numbers all the time. You have these conversations all the time. What do you wish you could tell your family members that don't necessarily talk about this as much as you would like them to?
Yeah, I think part of it's just having that conversation, sitting with your family to talk about your heart health and talk about the heart health in the family, but also how can you get screened and how can you get exposure to what can I be doing better. We always think about diet, but there's ways to screen now for heart disease that we haven't had before. There's ways to treat even complex heart disease that our research foundation has really been leading, not just the Twin Cities, but I think across the world with some of these research efforts.
Talk about heart health. I told them when you all were talking about Brad Paisley, I was like, look, I can either hear Brad Paisley, not hear Brad Paisley. My heart will probably go boom, boom, boom. Tell me a little bit about the fun impact of this event and what you're hoping moving forward.
Yeah, well, so the mission of the Minneapolis Heart Institute Foundation is to improve cardiovascular care through innovative research and education. And I think that might sound boring to people, but it's exciting. It's your life. It's how we move things forward. The foundation has been around for 42 years doing research that allows the improved care that Mark mentioned. And so we want people to know you have this gem right here in the community. If you have questions about your heart, we have education about your heart. If you need care for your heart, we offer care for your heart. So we want people to feel comfortable knowing that the Minneapolis Heart Institute and Foundation are here and we are yours.
I love that. You had like 5 different t-shirts. I just wanted to write it down. It's all happening this Saturday at the Armory. Tickets are still available. Make sure you check them out. We got the link on KARE11.com/noon.